What and why?
Cookie Brigade cookie. Orange creamsicle. The best one. Objectively, except no substitutes.
And why?
Can't get the bag open? I don't think any human who doesn't have knives for fingers could open that everyone-proof bag.
Are you seriously complaining? You got to go to PAX West for the 5th year in a row, sharing the experience of gaming, rushing the panels, and meeting developers with the thousands of other attendees. You're really gonna let a cookie bag dampen that experience?
No, I brought that heavily damaged, likely damp cookie bag back for you because you deserve some part of the PAX experience.
Gee, thanks.
Aside from that, yes, I did go to PAX West again with our oldest brother Chris. I even got to play a grand total of a bunch of games. PAX is always a great time, and playing the games and demos really makes the whole experience worth it. So are you ready to hear about them, Andy?
Ready.
Alright, let's start with... Code Vein is the next in the line of Dark Souls games that will punish you no matter how you play. The demo featured here had attendees fighting a boss that had 2 phases. In the first phase, the humanoid boss runs around the area slashing and bashing and using ice attacks. If you manage to survive and keep your useless partner alive for that whole phase, you make it to the second phase. In this phase, the boss gathers all new fire-based attacks. I was able to fight this form of the boss for a grand total of about 30 seconds as it continually beat me down with attacks that broke my dodges, interrupted my healing, and killed my partner in a matter of moments. This game is hard as balls and will entertain a lot of you that find this concept of beating you until you love the game fun. Yeah! Ooh, Nitrome. The people behind Bomb Chicken and the people behind your favorite shovel-clad warrior are here to bring you a game you'll surely enjoy. The environments are randomly generated every time you die, the controls are simple, and the hazards are dangerous. Dig deep within yourself to gather the courage to chase after Dig Knight and retrieve your treasures. There isn't a whole lot more to say about this game, but I hope it's good and that it comes out soon. Woo! The demo we've been playing for 3 PAXs now has returned, and you know what? I'm still not sick of it. I'm still not bored with it. I'd play it 7 more times and still chuckle each time I cut off the other knight's head, steal his sword, and smash the boss of the area using 1 hit from my huge club. This game is beautiful to look at and radiates fun like a sun made of smiles and glitter. In Scaleboy, you steal body parts from enemies to power yourself up, get more HP, higher attack power, and more. You even get to wear hay bales, pumpkins, and mushrooms. They really aren't that helpful, but each time you discover a new wearable thing, a flashy animation happens, and it gives you a sense of accomplishment even if you just downgraded your Dark Knight shoes to cow turd shoes. It's still worth it just to get the fanfare. On to the next one!
I'm doing this one. Me. Even though I didn't go, I'm taking over for this game. Me. This Mario Party minigame got really complicated when you added a 5th player operating purely in a VR space, while 4 other players try to drop Tetris pieces on him. The point of the VR player is to climb to the top of the board using teleporting arrows that will bring you to the spot they land on. Dip, duck, dib, dodge, and dodge your way around the place to get to the top and prove you're much better than the 4 other dudes. As the 4 other dudes, your job is to drop the Tetris pieces on your VR friend. Simply land a block on him and you win. Use your special abilities that are of no help, then suffer a loss because your teammates are idiots. Or celebrate when the VR player makes one simple mistake that results in his death. Then celebrate teamwork. Yay, teamwork! Okay, moving on.
I've never played a Streets of Rage game, and I tend to stay away from these types of beat-em-ups, you know, where if you're 1 pixel upwind or downwind of your enemy, you miss your attack, leaving you open for enemy attacks that are for some reason way more upward or downward than any of your attacks. But I gotta say, I'm really amped for Streets of Rage 4. The demo was just a few fights, then a boss. The dude I played as kicked some serious ass and his combos are pretty powerful. I could take on 2 dudes on either side of me with little trouble. The only issue came when Chris drew in close for any reason, because friendly fire was turned on, which meant Chris got to feel any bit of my combos he drew in too close for. Because of this, he died a lot and so did I to his combos. All in all, a fun game that is beautiful to look at and it has some of the best combos. I can't wait to grab it. I won't even try to pronounce this one. We will just call it Zan for now. Zan is a Dynasty Warriors type game, only instead of switching between characters who are randomly dotted throughout the map, you switch between 4 characters who follow the leader Dragon Quest style. They'll even break off and attack enemies when you get into fights. They're a good bunch to have around. You even pull off these really anime cutscene causing super attacks that deal massive damage and killed the 1 boss I had to fight halfway through it. I recommend picking this one up because it'll be awesome. Next!
I'll be taking over this one too. I'm cool like that. No Straight Roads is an action game about fighting against a company attempting to infect the world with their awful EDM and dubstep music. How though? How could you possibly defeat their somewhat cool noise? Note the question mark. Why with old school riff-ripping rock? You play as one of two characters, Mayday, a guitar-clad lady who transforms her world with the solos she shreds, and Zook, or Zuke, however it's pronounced, with his air drumming abilities, because who wants to carry around an entire ensemble of drumming equipment? That'd be inefficient. These characters combine their powers through their indie rock band, Bunk Bed Junction, to take down the evil NSR label and save Vinyl City.
Whoa! Have you ever wanted to see what it looks like when what looks like a DLC becomes a completely new game that will be available for full price? Look no further than Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. After the story of their first game, Yooka-Laylee, the adventure continues in this platformer that combines lush, lovely, beautiful, and creative environments, and that's about it. The best part, however, is the fact that the camera isn't hot garbage this time. It's a low bar, but they cleared it marvelously. I'm not very interested in the Yooka-Laylee universe, but I'm sure many of you guys will enjoy this next platforming adventure that really should be half the price it's going to be. Oh well. Next! How do I keep falling into these holes? Oh right, wind that blows you in the opposite direction of the particle effects. Enemy attacks that knock you down in one hit, even if it's just a love tap from a projectile from an enemy 6 floors above you. This action platformer featuring the man with the pointiest head ever will have you Castlevania-ing your way up walls, around puzzles, and through enemies as you, don't do much more than that. I don't know exactly what the story is, and the demo never really gave you much more than 8 tutorials on how to attack, power up your dude, and a golden thimble. Not really kidding. There's a man hanging from a tree freezing to death and you just get a golden thimble from him. I don't know what it did, I just know it didn't improve my attack at all. This game looks interesting and I look forward to learning more about it. Next! This pop album rhythm game is all an allegory for getting back at the fuckers who broke your heart. Become the fool and ride your epic motorcycle into the night, fly through craters, and jump through environments that sometimes move so fast you didn't even notice that you just flew through the open doors of a passing train as you jumped off that last ramp. Wasn't that crazy? Yeah. Anyway, press the buttons at the right time, dodge incoming projectiles, and deliver your own brand of justice as you get back at those who ruined your heart. Become the fool who loved, triumph as the one who beats the crap out of those who made you feel like that.
Hi, I'm back. This physics-based puzzle game about transferring momentum between two blocks that you control both of is easy to follow, fun to play, and has some real potential to create some incredibly difficult puzzles. The blocks you control transfer momentum by bouncing on lines between the two blocks, allowing you to reach new platforms and activate light switches. Activate them all, then hit the goal. The game moves fast and is planned to have about 100 levels. Alright, next game. James has pushed me in front of the mic for this one too, so here I am. You play as a child, I assume, as he slowly but steadily sinks down into the furthest depths of his own inadequacy. Find out the world is a dangerous, angry, unfair, cruel place that will beat you down to your core, hoping you won't take those trips, those falls, those bruises, those cuts, those broken bones, and turn them into the stepping stones used to become better, become stronger, fight your circumstances, become the person you thought you couldn't, and conquer all that gets in your way. I'm now being pulled away from the microphone.
This game is all about the things Andy just said, but you know, probably not as literal or as dark as that sounded.
Yes, it is.
Shh, you can find out for yourself in the demo available from the link on screen, or you can find that link in the description. Alright, time to lighten the mood with... This game is just... It's seriously one of the most fun games I played at PAX West this time. I really enjoyed watching this one as much as I did playing it. This is one of those fighting games that lets you have a lot of control over where you want to punch your opponent, dodging their attack, and how hard you want to hit them. It's like a third-person Wii boxing without the crappy motion controls, and it's just hilarious. When you get KO'd, you just ragdoll. Even if you're in the middle of an attack, you could end up spread eagle, twitching only your knees to get back into the battle. And it's hilarious. Absolutely just so funny. Look out for this one. It's great. Alright, on to the next one. It's Destiny 2, but like, more. Which we lost by a lot due to never having played the game before, and one of our team members' computers died halfway through. But yeah, if you like Destiny 2, then this is for you because it's just more of that. Yeah. I got to discuss this one after PAX East, and I'm here again to tell you, yes, this game is still great and deserves your attention. And yes, the combos are still fun. This is such a solid and fun game, I really can't wait to see what else gets added to it. It's already a damn good game by itself, and I've only played the demo twice. Your job here is to rescue your cat from these robot guys, beat the crap out of them with your sick combos and your gun, fight bosses, and collect power-ups. Then blast a bunch of them away with your laser attack. It's fun, is only bound to get better, and I'm really looking forward to it. Next!
Jack Axe follows the story of Jack and another Jack if you have a second player.
Oh, damn it.
The two Jacks find an axe that when thrown will pull the owner towards it, creating some fun world-traversing abilities.
This cursed axe allows both players to cut vines, dash through puzzles, and die to spikes. Like that. The only issue is...
Come on.
I have with this game is that everything is a one-hit kill. However, if both players die, they only restart at the beginning. Damn it!
If the first player dies, they become a disembodied ghost axe that can fly around,
collect money, and kill enemies. All in all, this game, dang it.
All in all, this game is a cooperative hardcore platformer that looks like a lot of fun. Wishlisted on Steam now. Next!
Okay, by now you guys are probably sick of us gushing about this game, and it's been the same demo for 3 years, which makes it a little stale, but it's still fun. It's still great to look at, and still has the boss at the end that insta-kills you. Keep an eye on this one for its eventual release date in 2019. We hope. Please release soon. The final game in our roster is River City Girls. This side-scrolling beat-em-up operates in the same vein as I described in the bit about Streets of Rage 4, only this one is all pixelated and stuff. It looks gorgeous and is animated really, really well, and it has anime cutscenes. I was kinda wary about it until I saw the opening cutscene where the two main characters figure out their boyfriends have been captured. The teacher asks them to take their seats. Instead of politely leaving or sitting down, our two angry heroines throw their desks at the teacher, loudly proclaiming, "No, you take them!" From that moment on, I was hooked. This game is already out digitally by the time this video comes out, and we're gonna wait for the physical release to play it for real. Look forward to this one because it's gonna be f***ing good. And those are all the games I played at PAX West 2019.
Whoa. Hold on there. What about Luigi's Mansion 3 or the Link's Awakening remake? Minecraft Dungeons? Witcher 3 on Switch? I'll even take some of your stupid opinions on the Sword and Shield demos.
I didn't get to play them.
What? You didn't sit in line for a whole 6 hours moving inches at a time, whereas any real progress in line was being made by people leaving, correctly realizing that this line wasn't moving, that they weren't gonna play the game, and it was all utterly pointless for games that were coming out in 3 to 5 weeks anyway? That's stupid!
Yes.
I bought this link cap to hear your dumb words from your dumb mouth about that game, and you give me zip? Zilch? Nada? Are you even a real Zelda fan?
You could have gone, you know. We offered to pay for your plane ticket, and your PAX passes, and your food.
Let's agree to disagree. Mistakes were made on both sides. Let's end the video before you do something else stupid.
You're the one who didn't go for reasons unknown.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this video about things James got to do at PAX West that he made me read for whatever reason. Be sure to subscribe to hear more of my voice speaking words he writes because he never involves me in the scripting process.
You're literally sitting next to me as I'm writing this, weighing in on every time I try to use a word with more than one syllable.
Sure I was or am. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Be sure to watch our accompanying vlog.